I saw her face.
David, why you do this to me?
Not a trace of doubt in my mind.
Please just stop. Hello there and welcome back to Enigmatic Retro Rewind. I'm your host Harvey Retro, and today this is the Exorcist VHS Nostalgia Night. So the Exorcist believers come out, and once again David Gordon Green and his gang have made a dog's dinner of a beloved horror IP. No surprises here.
Michael Myers will be executed tonight. Evil dies tonight.
Evil dies tonight.
Any other classics you want to ruin for us, mate, or are you all done? Please say you are. Anyway, usually what happens when a new sequel, reboot, requel or whatever comes out, we compare it to the original on our Cult vs Current show, but I'm literally not going to give any more airtime to Believer than I already have. Not out of anger or hatred, just simply because it'd bore me to death.
Just tried to sculpt something that was meaningful, that was respectful to the integrity of the original film, and followed her character on this very valuable journey for us.
What a load of bollocks!
It's not worth my time or yours. So let's cast out that demon right now and just fill this entire video with my thoughts of the original. Sound good? Yeah. I recently went to see the original film again at the cinema for its 50th anniversary re-release, and it blew me away like it always does on the big screen. But the reason I wanted to do a VHS nostalgia episode on this, because my first memories of this are seeing the re-release tape back in the video shop in 1999 after its 13-year ban. The video nasties, as they were known, were a big thing in the UK, and this re-release was the talk of the class at my college. Mostly I just remember lads acting tough saying, "It's not scary, I just laughed." I guess some of those comments could have been genuine, but I think in general when people laugh at shocking, mean-spirited horrors like this, it's often likely a nervous reaction of fear without them even realising it. I mean, the film is scary, whether you like to admit it or not, especially on first viewing at a young age. I was 17 when I first saw it, and it did frighten me and give me nightmares. The film does get under your skin, and you'll be thinking about it afterward, especially the first few times you see it. I think the bit that always haunted me was this scene.
Do you know what she did? Your daughter?
I think it's simply the way Regan looks in this scene, with the head almost spun around, the menacing expression with the fantastic makeup, and the shock of little girl saying that line in the Burke Dennings voice. In the book, the Burke Dennings character is explored in greater depth.
Bloody damn butchering Nazi pig.
And Regan does that voice many times, which works for the book, but I can see why in the movie you'd want less of the snooty British director voice. It would add an unwelcomed comedic element to the film, I think. So simply having it at that one moment as a reveal of the fate of that character gives it a lot of impact, I think. Speaking of voices, let's talk about the magical alchemy that is the Regan dub and the many layers of Pazuzu.
And I'm the devil. Now kindly undo these straps.
For years I thought they just manipulated Linda Blair's voice in post-production, added a few animal noises and stuff, but no, award-winning actor Mercedes McCambridge added the core dialogue in all the possession scenes.
It was very important to me to see if I couldn't get a great many dimensions into it, and something must have worked, right? Because people kept passing out and throwing up and going to their doctors and seeing visions at night.
And the sad thing is, most people don't even realise that. Let's have a listen to the on-set recorded dialogue of Blair compared to the final version that's in the film.
Well then, let's introduce ourselves. I'm Damien Karras.
And I'm the devil. Now kindly undo these straps.
And I'm the devil. Now kindly undo these straps.
Quite a difference, isn't it? You can't have one without the other. It's the marriage of the Blair's performance with the McCambridge dub that really works. And that's what filmmaking's all about, isn't it? All the cogs working together, producing the best result possible. And that's why it was a contender at the Academy Awards. Horror films rarely get a look in at the Oscars, but this movie transcends that. It's a beautiful piece of work. The scene that really gives me chills in a "oh my god, this is art" kind of way is the montage of shots of Reagan's face and the arrival of the Exorcist himself. The amount of talent on display in this segment, the Oscar-winning cinematography and sound, the subtly brilliant acting, and the atmosphere as a package is absolutely unforgettable.
Mrs. McNeil.
Yes.
I'm Father Mary. Thank you.
One more thing I want to mention before we close out is the strength of the antagonist in this film.
Dime, why you do this to me?
All the best horror films have an almost unbeatable villain or villains. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre tagline comes to mind: "Who will survive and what will be left of them?" That applies perfectly here because the antagonist in this film is like, okay, you can have your victory, but it's going to cost you the deaths of your most heroic characters, and everyone else left living is probably going to be permanently scarred for life. Okay?
You son of a bitch!
Right, I think that's about it for today, guys. Let me know in the comments your thoughts on The Exorcist, and I hope you have a happy Halloween, have a spooky one. I'm Harvey Retro, and I'll see you in the future, talking about the past. Fancy supporting Retro Rewind in the best possible way? Head over to buymeacoffee.com/Harvey Retro and choose from 2 options to unlock exclusive full movie and album commentary videos by yours truly and guests. Select membership and join Harvey's AV Club for £3 a month. Trivia, anecdotes, and even drinking games will be on the cards with these special commentary episodes. Or, if you'd rather, just say thank you without joining the club, select support and buy us a VHS tape, which is a single £5 contribution, and don't forget to tell us which classic you're adding to our library, as it might inspire me to review that movie in future. And that's it.